What's up, Red Nation? It's your boy Red John coming at you with another video. Forgive me if I don't seem very, um, you know, enthusiastic right now, guys. I'm going through some stuff. Uh, um, Somebody I love just passed away, so bear with me. Uh, it was good to watch Raiders, though, man. It was good to get my mind off of shit that's going on in life. So with that said, uh, just hear me out on this one. Raiders win, defeat the Detroit Lions at home. Finally at home. Seems like forever since I've seen the fucking Coliseum rocking like that. So it was good to watch. Derek Carr looked clean, looked legit today. Played with the purpose. Honestly, this is the Derek Carr that I like watching. Mistake-free football, doesn't turn the ball over. Even when he had a hiccup, his center ended up, kind of bowling the ball behind him, and he grabbed it and got around the corner and tossed it out of the way. Made the right decision instead of just jumping on it. He actually made a play right there. Our receivers and this one kind of they kind of took a backseat to the running game a lot. Man, Jacobs is a beast. Jacobs is he's a damn good fucking running back, guys. So I mean, he honestly, he gets you in awe, like the plays that he makes and the way he makes it, like his quickness with his feet, his ability to read a hole, his you know pass protection. I think that's one of the most underrated things about him. He got really good pass protection. He's an every down back altogether, an every down back. We are really lucky to have him on our squad. So Jacobs really showed out in this game. 28 carries, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. There was a play on the touchdown where he got a beautiful block set up by his fullback, and he just leaped. I didn't think he was gonna make the end zone. I thought, damn. And then the defender got under him and kind of he used him as a leaping point and kind of went into the end zone. That was nice to watch. I mean, it's incredible. This guy is so athletic. He makes really good decisions and really good plays, but he's still a rookie. So there are some areas in this game towards the end actually where he was slipping up and he got the sun in his eyes, didn't catch the ball, and that happened twice. It was kind of 2 times where Derek Carr threw him the ball and he basically didn't see it and dropped it. But other than those 2 hiccups at the end and maybe one bad decision here with a bad decision with a run where he basically ran into the defender. But other than that, dude, he had one hell of a game. This kid is the truth, man. He's gonna be one hell of a player for us. I'm really excited about him. It's good to see him getting better and better as the season goes on. He's something special, guys. He's something special. Honestly, it was a very solid game plan. I thought they came out prepared for the Lions defense, executed very well. But Lions also prepared for us. They made a lot of adjustments on the fly. Some they played their ass off, guys. The Lions they're not a bad team. They're actually a really good team, guys. They're at the bottom of their division, but that division is the best in football. If not, it's pretty damn close to being the best in football. So this team came into Oakland, ready to just pounce on us, and it showed in some parts of this game. Mostly Matthew Stafford, just stellar, man. He has an arm. And a lot of people thought Megatron kind of carried his career, that he made Matthew Stafford. He's kind of proven a lot of people wrong with that one, man, because he can deliver the ball. That dude is a good quarterback. He has precision. And if you give him too much time and you have, secondary making bad decisions on certain freaking route coverages, he's going to tear you apart, man. He's going to make a play. He got two fucking wide receivers that were just killing us. They were murking us in the secondary. Our secondary really got exposed in this game. But they, made a play in the end there. They actually stepped up. Carlos Joseph, this guy needs to get re-signed, man. I think we're just seeing glimpses of how great he can be. He's been stepping up as of late a lot, and I think he just has, all the room in the world to just be a better player if you put other good pieces around him. Him and Jonathan Abrams just played one game together, and you've seen how good they played together, how much they fed off each other. And I believe that if we bring him back, it will, improve next year because he has better people and pieces around him. He's a good player, guys, and I hope we resign him. That's just my opinion, guys. You guys could think differently, but defensively, we did get shell-shocked for a second there. And then in the fourth quarter, both teams started stepping up on defense, making stops and making plays. Our defense stepped up a little sooner than they did towards the second quarter and in the first half. It wasn't the Raiders that caused the fumble, but they recovered a fumble, and the Raiders took advantage of it. It's usually how you win a game is when you take advantage of certain mistakes that the other team made. Then, man, Worley made one hell of a fucking play. One-handed interception. And he jumped, he was actually shorter than the guy he was defending. He was actually very short compared to the guy he was defending, and he jumped up, one-handed, caught that motherfucking ball and brought it in. Beautiful play. And it was a well-executed ball. Derek Carr. I know a lot of you guys hate Derek Carr. There's a good amount of you now. He did everything you would want a quarterback to do to win this game. I get it. You guys are set in your ways on hating him, but y'all enjoy the win just like anybody else that's in Raider Nation. All right, so just enjoy it and know that the quarterback that you hate helped get this win for you. So I just want to put that out there, right? Like I don't mean to come at you. You have your own, opinion, your own thoughts on Derek Carr as a player, but in this game, you cannot deny he balled the fuck out. He balled out in this game. He did his thing, and I think it's because he felt comfortable. He knew where to go with the ball. He knew who he was going to with the ball. A lot of the plays that were drew up kind of fit his offense from back when he was with Jack Del Rio, and you can see him bouncing around just comfortable. And he was moving the offense, checking out of plays and putting the running back in the right position to make a play, changing at the line. He took more command, I think, because the fact that our center is out. So you could see him actually communicating a lot more in this game than other games, and it seemed like he took a hold. The offense a lot better. He was actually 21 to 31 for 289 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just, moving the ball, man. He was moving the ball. This game, it seemed like he was not only just moving the offense up and down the field, he was going for the juggler on some plays. There was this one beautiful pass to Jalen Richard that I thought, wow, I haven't seen him make that throw or a throw like that in a while. And it just seems like he's getting more and more comfortable with the offense and getting more in tune with the wide receivers and the running backs. And the more he gets adjusted to it, the better he plays, I think. Derek Carr's 2 touchdown drives look legit. First touchdown drive was really well placed ball to our tight end Foster Moreau. He honestly, man, Foster Moreau, I didn't know he could make these catches like this, and he's making some clutch catches this season. Um, and Hunter Renfro, he is looking better and better, guys. Kind of had a slow start to the beginning of the season, but after last game and this game, you could see him getting better. So that's good to see. Hopefully he keeps it up because he can be a force. He's very shifty, really good route runner. So he's already proven his ability to get open. I think in the beginning he was getting open. He was getting open a lot, but he just kept dropping the ball. So now he's actually catching it. He's making plays. I think he just needs to work on his craft, work a little bit more on the sands. Just don't stop grinding on it, and he's going to be a hell of a player. Had a nice pass to Hunter Renfro. Man, that was pretty much a game-sealing touchdown. Then our defense just had to step up, and they did. Carlos Joseph's just saving us at the end there, man, with that pass breakup. Seemed like every time I seen Stanford get the ball out of his hands, I just knew it was going to somebody wide open, and that was not good to see. Our biggest weakness right now is our secondary and our pass rush. It goes together, guys. One player feeds off the other, and it just all goes together. Secondary, our coverage to certain plays match up very well. Biggest issue I have is there's just a slight lack of talent out there. Just a slight lack. There are players out there that can make, plays. They obviously, you've seen what one of our cornerbacks did with the fucking one-handed interception. You've seen one of our defensive linemen come in the clutch and get Stanford on the ground for a 3-and-out. But the consistency is our biggest issue. We cannot be too consistent. We just can't for some reason, and it bugs me. It does. It just boggles my mind on how we could look good on one play, look really good in one quarter or something, and then it just kind of, after an adjustment, we don't know how to readjust. We don't know how to apply ourselves into a better position to win. And defensively, we really need to get that cleaned up. Offensively, I think we figured it out. Gruden is adjusting on the fly just like other teams adjust on the fly during halftime and during the game. Last year, he didn't do that, guys. I don't believe he did that as much as he's doing it this year. And it's benefiting our team a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we do on Thursday. Chargers, if they didn't put the NFL on notice, I don't know what would, because they just beat the Packers, guys, and they not only beat them, they fucking humiliated them. That was a brutal fucking ass whooping the fucking Packers took, guys. So we need to be on our A game. We'll see what happens. This team is playing a lot better, guys. First game at home. It's good to watch. So another player stepping up is Jalen Richard. Man, had like, I think it was like 50 yards or something, just through the air, making hell of plays, man. That one particular play I mentioned earlier with Derek Carr, that was sick. That was a pretty good play. Also, another where he actually caught the ball, made a couple people miss, and just kept running. Wow. Ran the ball pretty well too. So as long as we got players that'll step up like this, and decisions that are in the best interest of this team winning, like, I don't know, going for it on a fourth down, fake punt, that was very nice, very well executed. Even though we missed the field goal later, it was good to watch, guys. I mean, knowing that our coach had the guts to make that call, it's just a good feeling as a fan. This team is playing their heart out, and as a fan, I just appreciate it, you know, especially with especially when you got shit going on, but especially when stuff's going on in life, it's good to just tune things out sometimes and just enjoy a game. And this was one enjoyable game. Uh, Raiders didn't get caught flat-footed; they came out to play, and that's all I could ask from them. And they delivered, man. They showed up in this game. So, uh, me as a Raider fan, and you guys as Raider Nation should appreciate it, and I do. So, all right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Go Raiders. See you on Thursday.